Well, Anna has been impressing us with her body of work. Just seems to be getting better and better. So we thought we'd put our best foot forward and give her a little taste of some of the accumulative work we've been doing in our garden. Are you impressed?
I am completely impressed. I have to say, I thought you put it in this morning.
You thought
just
it
to
was
surprise me.
Yeah.
No, but it's not faked. It's real.
And it
really
is
is.
absolutely spectacular. As Jonathan Malden, a consultant chef at Source Management, which is not a corporate job, okay? He actually has his finger on the greens this morning. It's a new season. We've got a whole host of wonderful, fresh new ingredients to go organic with. Looking at the greens on this table, it looks like actually a piece of art. Take us through, what are the greens coming into season, John?
It really is the most exciting time for produce at the moment. Springtime, all these have been planted in the winter, and now springtime's come, and these are all popping up. We've got some beautiful, beautiful artichokes. And a lot of people get quite daunted by the fact that they actually don't know what to do with these artichokes because they look a little bit...
you had a novel approach.
I don't know to say.
ladies and
I
gentlemen.
like to thank my mum and dad. And, no, but okay, now talk about the cooking. Yeah,
So how do we prepare? How do we go about enjoying an artichoke?
It's actually quite simple because you can actually steam this thing as is, just like this. You can put it into a pot, probably steam it for about 20 minutes or so. You can leave on the stem because this actually becomes quite nice and soft, and you can actually eat that as well. And then once it's steamed, these little leaves you pull off, and there's a nice bit of flesh at the bottom of each of them. So you can just eat them, put it like that. Yeah, exactly like that, with a little bit of hollandaise sauce maybe, or a little bit of vinaigrette. And then inside there, that's the heart of the artichoke, and that is the most delicious part of the artichoke.
Cool. And then we often pickle, we can do all sorts of things.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so you can sort of utilize that separately from the leaves.
Yes, you can eat that first, and then you can eat the heart afterwards.
Oh,
Love it. Nothing
really
goes to
great.
waste. Very nice.
Absolutely. And then we've got some more beautiful things. We've got our asparagus, of course. Fresh seasoned asparagus. These are absolutely incredible. These can be eaten just also very, very lightly steamed. A little bit of lemon juice. Perfect. Really, really good.
And you can get as is at Pick n Pay, just like this. I want to compare these to a tinned asparagus.
No, completely different. Completely
No,
different.
And white ones, what's the difference between the...
They're just two different varieties. You've got the white and the green. The white ones are often large like this, and sometimes you get the green, which are slightly thinner, the new baby ones.
I've seen them, and
beautiful as well.
Okay, moving on.
All right, okay, courgette. This is also zucchini or baby marrow. These also can be eaten raw, so you can actually grate these into a salad.
Sweet.
Perfect. Obviously our green beans, which are kind of, sometimes, a lot of times, people think about their old grandmother cooking the green beans until they're absolutely dead. But these, if you just blanch them quickly in some boiling water, refresh them in some ice cold water, they really are absolutely delicious.
The patty pan, often overlooked and judged.
I'm the cousin, no shame. This is also quickly cook these as well. Exactly the same as the courgette. These can also be grated into a salad. Very, very nice and fresh,
Slice them up, saute them with a bit of butter as well. You want to get that subtle flavour. Now, this seems to be one of those new hero foods.
It really
the radish. Boy, what a comeback.
What a comeback, because it's got that really beautiful peppery taste that goes extremely well in some salads. It's also used quite a lot in Asian cuisine.
Yes, and the crunchy.
Crunchy, exactly.
Texture,
Slice it very, very thinly.
And then lastly, we've got our spring onions.
Yeah, exactly. A little bit of chives.
The stalwart.
The chives basically just freshen up a dish. It's really, really nice to add it. It gives it a little bit of a kind of oniony taste, but it's a really nice, fresh addition to some dishes.
Oh, well, this is a spectacular celebration of summer. Anna, we're going to let you cook with these in the kitchen just now, I think.
I can even plait this.
You can do that. Take it. You've earned the right. You're part of the team now. We're going to get the creative juices flowing. We're going to take a very quick break, and then it's back into the kitchen. What a wonderful Wednesday.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Dis jou goedvoel ontbytprogram Expresso op SABC3 en die potte kook al klaar, pasta die keer, but we're cooking with summer greens. And earlier I was in the garden making sure that we're getting some fresh herbs. This time around, Jonathan is making a salmon pasta. Now listen, my mouth's watering already.
Hey, it's looking good already.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
Now we've also got Anna van der Merwe in our kitchen this morning, and she's our guest on the show today. Anna, hou jy van pasta?
Oh, yeah, baie lief vir pasta. Everything sort of in the Italian line you can, steal my heart with. I also, love baking.
Okay.
And that kind of thing, but I am, in that way, very good in the kitchen, as I can inspire Jonathan
by tasting.
By saying to him, I'm also a big eater.
That's fantastic.
Love that.
Well, we've got a great dish for you today. We're going to making a summer vegetable pasta. So outside we were talking a little bit about the asparagus.
Right.
So we've got some really nice asparagus tips, which we're just going to blanch. As we said, blanching is just a quick way of cooking it. And then we've also got some green beans, a little bit of courgette, which we said that we were going to serve raw. We can serve raw, so we've just cut them into small little ribbons using a peeler. And that just makes it a nice, light little crunchiness.
And it looks beautiful too.
Yeah, it really does. And same thing with the green beans. Also, we were talking about the fact that normally you have a perception of a green bean being quite old-fashioned and stuff. But like now, what you can do is you can slice them down the middle, and they look quite beautiful because you get all the little, little beans on the inside.
Yeah.
Cool. So those are also going to go into some water quickly,
okay.
only for about, quite literally about 30 seconds, just to give them a little bit of a cook and to rather keep them crunchy because you don't want to overcook these.
Speaking of overcooking, you can also make this recipe at home. It's really easy. Our keyword for today is pasta. Pasta to 33728. But Jonathan, take us away. What are you adding in there?
I'm going to put a little bit of some basil pesto in there. That just gives it a nice sort of nice color and a really nice sort of flavor, and it sort of goes along nicely with all the other vegetables. So those have been sort of blanched there for about 30 seconds or so. You don't want to overdo them either. So I'm going to take that out of the pot and basically just pop that straight onto the pasta, which has been cooked for
It's a pesto.
a couple. Yeah, exactly. That's really good. And then we're going to toss in a little bit of our
Ons wil ook help.
courgettes.
What must we do,
Yeah.
Jonathan?
Come help, definitely. Okay, so we've got a little bit of pumpkin
Such hard
seeds.
work.
Okay, I know you.
Throw it.
Throw it in.
How much? Just like so.
Yeah, that's
Just
perfect.
enough.
Exactly. Oh, yeah, and we got some. Those are the pumpkin seeds.
Oh,
Yeah.
pumpkin seeds, yes.
Yes, and that's the sesame seeds.
It's like,
sunflower
with this
seeds.
magician, we like your assistants here.
That's
you know?
exactly it. So simply, all we're going to do is plate this up now. So we've got a nice little bowl over here.
All right.
And what you want to do with the pasta is you just want to pop that into the bowl there.
Yeah.
And then always when we plate up, we want to try and get a little bit of height.
Okay.
So we pop it there.
Beautiful, the green. Huh?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So our summer salad.
Yeah.
Can you call this a salad?
You can if you want to, because you know what, you don't actually have to serve this hot. This
Yeah.
can also be served cold. The
Like
pasta
that.
does not
for
need to
room
be.
temperature. You
Exactly.
could do it like that for a summer lunch.
Yeah. Let's pop a few little spears of
Look at
asparagus
that.
and the little right at the end, some
Warm
hot
salmon.
smoked salmon.
Lekker.
Oh, brilliant.
Give it a nice bit of color and also a really nice smokiness to the dish.
So
we just pop
healthy
that on
with
top.
your omega-3s.
Okay. Well, while you're doing that, you can SMS the keyword pasta to 33728, and you can recreate this beautiful recipe that Anna Matvanamara and Jonathan is making in our kitchen. Well, while we're dressing that and making it all pretty, this is how we got to this point.
Okay.
Boil the pasta in salted water until al dente. Meanwhile, marinate courgette ribbons in lemon, olive oil and pepper. Blanch asparagus and green beans. Toss the cooked pasta with the pesto, olive oil and season. Plate the pasta with the blanched beans, asparagus, courgette ribbons and smoked salmon. Sprinkle with toasted seeds, parmesan and herbs to garnish.
And our keyword is pasta. Pasta to 33728. Anna Mat is literally decorating. Jonathan, did you do a good job?
An unbelievable job. Look at it. It looks incredible. Very
She-
impressed.
She's an actress. Something else that's impressing us about Anna is this Friday her movie is opening and we should all be there. Suid-Afrikaanse kuns letterlik. Wat is die naam nou weer?
Die belade van Robbie de Weer.
Die belade van Robbie de Weer. Wel van ons salmon pasta na die ouens wat ons op vakansie vat. Wie's daar? Graham en Kat lê ons volgende.
We found goodness in Goed Gedacht olive oil and all the good they do for the community. Pick and Pay, always there for you.